Hi, it's Mark from Mark with the Cyberbeast. Today we have a very short episode. It's on the Model 3. Now, why is this episode short? It's my birthday, so that's the only excuse I got. It's my birthday. I can just do a short video. And it's on the Model 3, which is my wife's. It's a 2019. Get my decades wrong there. 2019 Model 3 Performance. And one of the issues we're running into here in South Carolina is the heat. As you know, Tesla is big in California, it's big in South Florida, and believe it or not, in Myrtle Beach, it gets 95 degrees here easily. Now, my wife garage keeps her car, but sometimes she goes out, she goes shopping, and there's like no trees. She's parking in a parking lot, and it's just sun beating down. Now, she uses the climate control, but even still, that is just a lot. So as we did with my Cybertruck, she's got the sunshade on the roof, but we also have that film, okay? Now we have an episode on that. I've got the link for that below. But that film goes above the sunshade on the top and really darkens up quite a bit. But even with the tinted windows, she went dark on her tint. It gets really dark and hot in here, no matter what. Because again, it's 95 degrees here. So one of the things I found to help cool things off is for her Model 3 on Amazon, and I'm going to show you a couple things it does. So this is actually a little bit different than some of the other window shades you've seen. Again, the link for this will be below. It uses suction cups, okay? So it actually even has these little small windows. In fact, you might even want to put these on, right, just to darken it up and keep it cool. But these use suction cups. Now this goes on the other side, but basically a little finger wet, and you wet the suction cup, and it goes right up on here. And there's also one for the driver and passenger side. Now that one's going to be a little bit bigger, as you can see here. Again, it looks like I've got all of them for the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it on the outside just to show you. And I always like to lick these things so they stick better. And goes kind of like this, I believe. It just sticks on. That's how you'd be on the inside. Now this is actually for the rear. So this would go back here on the rear window, and it blackens up out there, and it covers up the back as well. There's also folded up in here. And if I take this off, I'm never going to be able to fold the back, but this is for the windshield. This pops right open, just like the other ones, and blocks the windshield. So you've got the windshield, you've got the back window, you've got these two little micro windows, and you've got the passenger and the rear drivers, etc. And again, this kind of just goes right in here, and actually this might be, yeah, this is this side like this. And the inside, it would go in like this, and blocks everything out and just kind of keeps it cooler. Again, this is something to consider if you're in a state that has just a whole lot of sun and you just don't want to kill your battery on the climate control. This is about the best thing you can do besides parking under a tree if one's available. So very inexpensive. It's under $50, and it should keep your car a little cooler. And that's it for today. If you have a Model 3, we have, remember, one we did on the Cybertruck. Again, just little things to keep it cool. And one thing I definitely want to remind you of, if you're parking outside for a prolonged period of time, maybe you're going away for a week or something, just spend the 50 bucks and get it and put it on. This way you're not beating the snot out of your battery. That's my tip for today, guys. I will see you again tomorrow, but before I do, what do you got to do? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.